Music stopped.
Aw,
I know the music
timing.
That's okay.
The timing was crazy.
That was good timing.
Damn. Snacks, you good there?
Yeah, and I'm glad it fell the way it did, so I don't have to look at it if someone start calling me.
Yeah.
Wow. He may be here the whole time because it's
Yes.
down there.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That is the goal. There you go.
Holy
I just
shnikes.
don't want to be distracted,
in-
so I'm going to yeet my phone out the window.
That's fair.
Yeah. Nobody likes the yeeted of the phone.
Some people need it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Try to function on the weekend.
You saving something?
Huh?
You had a good lunch?
Oh, yeah, man. I had a Popeye sandwich. That was great.
You left half of it on your mustache.
Did I really?
No, you got a piece of grass on your mustache.
That's not grass, bro.
Bro, that's 1,000% grass. I had lunch with him. He didn't save it.
For real?
You think
For
he's
real?
going to save a Popeye sandwich?
You had lunch
No,
with
that
him?
thing's gone.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't invite me to
I-
Popeyes?
I didn't even know you were in the area.
You knew where I was.
I forgot.
I
I'm not
thought
gonna
about
lie to you.
texting you, but I just decided to
You
not
knew where I
to.
was.
I forgot.
Hey, I seen you though. I seen you.
I
leaving.
know.
It's all
Yeah, I
good.
had to go. I was going to pilot somewhere else.
Hey, where did Double A go?
Who?
Double A.
Yeah.
Oh, the Wombat?
He's Austin, not Double A.
Is he okay?
I think so. Dude, I don't know. What?
How many of y'all pushed out for lunch going executive lunch break?
Oh, here we go again.
Next time we'll invite you.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing, good way to get out of having to worry about punching out.
Right.
I'll invite you next time. I'll call you.
Hey,
I'll call you.
Admittedly, it's
No,
better-
I eat lunch at like 11:45 because I'm a toddler. If you're okay with that, I'll call you.
Why you got to put yourself down, man?
Look, I know I'm a toddler. I'm not gonna lie about that.
You don't have toddler lunches,
He loves
though.
a sandwich.
No, but I'm a toddler.
Did someone make you a snack plate for lunch?
No. That's not it. I eat on toddler time. I'm eating at 11:45 for lunch.
Having a nap.
I'd love to have a nap. Oh my gosh, I'm becoming an old man. 10-minute nap, just. I'm good. Let's go.
You call it toddler, but that's probably like caveman, top dog alpha.
Oh, like have
Body
an early
clock.
lunch?
Yeah.
You think so?
You're eating when you're hungry. That's alpha behavior.
I guess so.
We've been over this. He's the Omega Predator.
Omega predator.
True.
I'm on Omega time.
I'm gonna be here
I'm the
forever.
last to eat.
Oh, yeah. You right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Snacks.
Yes.
Just want to say welcome back.
You did.
Hey,
I never left.
He's back. Okay.
I've
Yeah.
always
it.
been here. If I wasn't here physically, I was here spiritually.
Oh.
He might have been here when the ghosts were talking.
See, now you're losing me. Come on, man.
Well,
What? You not a ghost guy?
No, I don't play with ghosts and shit.
That's
Like,
why he skipped out that 1 week.
That's fair.
I watched one of my uncles like get stuck like this for real.
Because of a ghost?
That's called epilepsy. That has nothing to
They
do with
said
the
a-
spirit realm.
They said a lady put voodoo on his ass. All I know is like you be talking to him, right? Everything be normal. He be yeah. Then he just
I think that I'm pretty sure that's epilepsy.
It's just. It's
I
not.
don't know. I ain't taking no chances either. Though. I'm talking about
That's not voodoo. That's just spazzing out.
like him explaining something. I'm like it's funny though.
Maybe that's his way
I'm
of
finna go
telling
to
you
the
I'm done
store,
talking.
You know, I'm finna just
Hey, it
and
works.
just lock up. I'm like, bro,
When you just spaz out randomly on people, they will stop talking with you. It's a good way to get out of talking at a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, because you ever
gonna
walk
start
up
doing
on
that.
me at a party
That and asking
we're
which
having
is
a
your favorite
conversation,
Reich.
you just lock up out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm getting
Your
far
favorite
away from
Reich or rank?
Reich.
Got it.
you. Reich? What's Reich?
Don't.
You Reich it?
I don't get it.
It's an Asian thing. It's a phrase.
I'm saying, what does it stand for? What Reich stand for? Reich it?
No, it's
Like it?
no.
But with a R?
Tony's being facetious. It's in reference to the Nazi regime.
Don't. Well, you can't say it within the first 10 minutes.
What the hell is
Mark
a
that.
regime?
It's with the regime of the Adolf Hitler.
The music is starting again.
Yeah, play some music or something. They confusing me.
There we go. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, yeah. So yeah, Europe.
Yeah, it's a European thing.
Y'all got it. I'm
Don't-
through. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
No worries. It's all good, bro.
I don't get regime.
No, we're saying regime. REGIM. Or there may be another E in there somewhere, but
R-E-G-I-M-E. Yeah, it is.
regime.
Oh, look
I
at the
heard-
big
I
word on Brett.
I seen that word before, but I ain't never like read up on that shit.
That's all right. You don't need to.
I pronounced it as reggae.
What?
Reggae.
There we go. That's good. I like that
It's
version.
French.
Reggae.
Oregame.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
put,
like rendezvous.
no, dude, you put it on your chicken.
Yeah, oregame.
My cousin Shathij told me that recipe.
Shathij said put some oregame on there.
Reggae.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That's great.
goodness. Well, beloved customer, welcome to Septic Guys Know Shit.
Yeah.
As always, I'm your little friend, the head of the tabletop, the hero of the hookah, the man with no face, your chief apparitions officer, Ruben. To my right is our Sultan of Seduction. He'll kiss your mom, slap your sister on the ass, and tell your dad to go make him a sandwich.
You doggy.
When the world has things that we need to decide, we don't ask the dude anymore. We ask Tony if we can abide. To my far left, we have the Clinch-Tiermeister, our chief clinch officer, the owner of the Duke of San Luis, our magical musician, Ethan,
Thank you.
and finally,
I'm here.
the man that you've all been waiting for. His
The myth.
smile will brighten your life and brighten your soul. When you have two animals and you want more, you call him the breeder.
The breeder
Big dog himself.
and the cheater.
No. Just the breeder.
Just the breeder.
Well, you do cheat at chess. The big dog himself.
The big-
Tyrell, a.k.a. Snacks.
Anybody want a puppy alligator? Let me know.
There we go.
And you want a copperhead or a rattlesnake? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing half price deals.
Well, you got a snake farm now?
Yeah.
It's a snake farm.
Just sounds nasty.
We getting it on all year. We getting it on. We getting them in and getting them out and getting them bread.
There we go.
Everything get bread.
All right.
Well, it is time. Instead of breeding animals, we're going to breed people's souls.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a week update. I'm going to start.
Yo.
Well, we have started reading some more books.
Nice.
Books.
So, beloved customer, if you want to keep up, we are reading The Next Conversation by Jefferson Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
And also The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene.
Ooh.
Wow.
So,
So you're adding that to the other book that you started.
yeah, the other two books that I started as well.
Got it.
So,
You can read multiple books at a time.
I can't do that.
Man, that's a good skill.
On God.
look, you know, one of the things that makes me feel alive in this world is learning. And so that's what I'm going to do.
I have a hard time picking up a book.
Other portions of my week upstate is Garden is still gardening.
Gardening.
Lit. Okay.
We might get a persimmon this year.
Yes, you
Yeah.
will.
That'd be pretty sweet.
You will.
The other thing that we are doing is
Percent to eat.
of what?
No. Just thinking.
I'm talking the mic.
I was just thinking out loud.
Okay.
I want a percent though of some veggies. I need
It's
some more
a
lettuce.
it's a persimmon.
You know, I shared some of my.
Yeah, it's a fruit.
Oh, I thought you said percentage. My bad.
I did share some of my garden herbs with Tony last weekend.
They came out
Man, he don't need them. Look at his arms and shit. He don't need no herbs and gerbs. I need all the herbs
Yeah, I
and
gave him
gerbs.
some of my regame.
Gotcha.
The other
I put
portion,
it on my stiaki.
yeah, my other week update is I am also following our own advice of getting my sexy right, and we are developing my own personal style.
And it's looking good.
We'll see.
It's looking good.
So-
What do we think about hats in the
Not a hat
equation?
guy.
Yeah.
You see all this hair?
I mean,
It don't go under a hat.
it shouldn't, but when it's like out and just down,
Yeah.
sometimes it works. But I
Yeah,
was
there's-
curious if that's
I gotta-
like a personal thing.
You know, to be perfectly frank, I got a weird shaped head.
Yeah.
Hats just don't really work on my head.
No, they don't.
They also just don't make me happy.
If you were to try one though, I could see like a
Callus.
like a what's
That's
that
normal.
called? Like the Stevie Ray
Don't pick
Vaughan
it,
style.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I like that. Honestly, that's my style.
Yeah,
I
like
would
a-
like to have that hat,
Like a
but I don't want it
classy-
felt.
Like a classy felt or straw fedora. But
no,
like not
he's not
the
fedora guy.
Not the fedora that you're thinking of where it's curved up. It's like the long, you know.
Yeah, are you gonna get me a bearded dragon while you're at it?
my
Maybe.
gosh.
You're saying you don't want a bearded dragon?
Yeah,
Now you
that's
just got to
actually-
work
oh,
on.
okay.
You got to work on your mustache a little bit. You have to have 2 naked mole rats.
Oh, what else?
You need.
Harry Potter sock collection.
Nope. Not going any further.
Wow, jumped off
Sorry,
that shit
I
fast.
was. No.
It was about to get real.
It's about to get real bad. It's about to get real personal,
Okay.
based off of somebody that I know.
Oh, yeah. Let's leave it there. No, we're going with a lot of linen, a lot of corduroy, and some 100% cotton.
Especially with the summer heat coming, that's gonna be good.
Yeah. So that is my week update.
Nice.
How about we throw it over because we always go left. We're gonna go right today. Tony first.
Yeah, dude.
It was a rough week.
Oh,
We lost a chicken.
Oh, man, not
really?
the chicken.
Shanique was gone.
Poor girl.
what happened?
I ate her.
Hey, let's have a photo.
There was a trail of slap your mamas going out, leading out of the yard.
Let's have a
Gotta
moment
know
of
that was
silence
me.
for Shaniqua.
Not R.I.P. Shaniqua, but I ate her.
You just found an empty Zaxby's box in the yard.
Who's trying to recreate Zaxby's?
Oh my gosh.
Not quite sure if it was like a predator or something because we haven't really had any,
Chicken snake.
bees coming in. But there's been a lot of squirrels and other animals coming for the corn mix, but the chicks haven't been taking it. But we lost one, so probably get a couple more chickens here pretty soon. That was the low part. High part, it was a short week, which I missed you guys, but it was kind of nice to have a 4-day week
Oh yeah.
after the holiday. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel that.
we got our homeboy coming back to work. That was fun. We rolled around together today.
Oh yeah.
was a good
Secret
day.
agent.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. The
Our
ball.
own personal Indiana Jones.
Exactly, me and Jonesy.
Dude. It's cool. It's cool.
He was giving it to a couple of customers.
Oh man. Oh man.
That was always one of my favorite things when he worked here full time. Is
Yeah.
if I wasn't around, they'd start asking him questions, and I'd come back and he'd be like, "I don't know, mom." Yeah.
He straight up said that today to someone.
Classic.
It made everything so perfect. I was so happy.
It's classic. I love it.
One time he actually did hit a customer. They looked at him and went, "So how much is that going to be?" He goes, "I don't know, easy $500." I just looked at him, and then they looked at me, and I went, "I don't know, ma'am."
Hey, you heard the man. 500.
500.
Yeah, good week overall.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, tossing it over to snacks. How we doing, snacks?
How's your week update, bro?
What's your week update?
Is here, there, everywhere.
There we go. From here to there, from there to here, funny things are everywhere.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, Dr. Seuss.
We doing it all. We fixing cars, fixing tanks, everything. We breeding animals, everything. We killing them, all of that.
There
We
you
doing
go.
everything. We just reaching for higher heights.
Moving on up to the east side.
Nah, the east side, that's the ghetto.
Oh, sorry.
We're going to the north side with this
Okay, cool. Cool.
because you're going up, and north is up. So
Yeah.
we're going to the North Pole.
Yeah, I was referencing an old song.
I'm
but-
going to the North Pole, which is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tonight we at the strip club though, but tomorrow we at North Pole. No, I'm
All
just
right,
playing.
there you heard it first.
That's my week.
Yeah, you going to beef?
Beef.
Yeah.
Tell Tommy we say hey.
Sorry, man. I was quoting a comedian. He talked about it.
Chicken man.
No, he talked about a strip club named Beef.
Oh no, we ain't going nowhere named
Yeah, I
Beef.
didn't
That
think
don't
so.
sound too good.
Yeah.
Ethan, what's
Dude,
up?
but hey, no, roast beef's on the special.
Roast beef?
Yeah, beef.
I like roast beef to a certain extent. But I'm gonna leave it off podcast though, but just to a certain extent.
All right, there we go.
There
Just
we
like
go.
looking at the menu.
Hey, throw it over to Ethan.
Yeah.
All right, Ethan, it's your ball. Catch it.
Got it. Yeah, good week. I'm on trying some new supplements.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing good.
Wait, what
Low-
you mean supplements? Like pill supplements?
Yeah.
Like vitamins?
In a way, they are a form of vitamin. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like your normal daily vitamin stuff. It's a thing called Shilajit, a thing called ashwagandha, some lion's mane, and some sea moss. It's all combined into one pill, and it's great. And I really feel like it's lowering my stress levels. So I'm feeling really freaking good right now.
So are you on is that an antidepressant?
No,
No, it's just a natural supplement. What was the first one again?
Shilajit,
Shilajit.
Shilajit.
Okay.
It's Himalayan Shilajit.
Do you feel like it's helping?
Absolutely.
Okay. 'Cause
Oh my God.
I asked
Wow.
I was talking to my sweet thing about it, and because she suffers from the same ilk you do,
Yeah.
and she said, "Well, if he thinks it works, I don't know." And I said, "If I buy it, will you take it?" And she said, "Yes."
It all so
This sounds like paid promotion.
I think so. There's a combination of Shilajit and ashwagandha that's really good that works together. Now it's going to be completely different for a female than it is for a male.
Yeah, I'm aware. Ashwagandha works for both genders, though.
I know it does. I just don't know anything more than that.
Yeah.
That's where I'm leaving that. But I'm feeling great.
Right on.
It's a good place for me.
Nice.
Nice.
Onward and upward.
Indubitably.
Yism.
I need to bring that back.
Indubidoop.
Yeah, I used to say it a lot.
He
I
did.
just need to add a monocle to the whole outfit.
I'm gonna get a Goose a monocle for his birthday.
Oh man.
Well, you feeling okay there, big boy?
ASMR over here.
Y'all gotta stop working me so damn hard.
Okay.
I was just bullshitting.
Okay.
No, I really didn't get that much sleep last night. I got home late,
Yeah, you did get home late.
Got pulled over at 11. So that, that takes at least 15 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I thought I just knew I was going to jail though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I just knew I was gonna be fucked today. Like,
He was out, but you weren't. You're in.
yeah. I think what he was really like worried about is if I was like intoxicated or anything,
Which wasn't the case.
which wasn't the case. I don't drink. You know what I mean? I mean, I have 2 beers, my limit. And then Jason starts laughing at me. That's how he know I'm drunk.
Yeah, but
But
we know you ain't drunk.
No. But yeah, so I am a little sleepy, but whatever. Don't mind me.
He's here. He's
I'm
hanging out.
here.
We're
I'm
jamming.
hanging out. Rube betted that I couldn't do a whole podcast, so I'm here to do it.
Yeah, you're gonna prove him wrong.
Yeah, I'll prove him right.
It's almost
never
like
wrong. He's
it's
rude.
almost like it's going exactly to my plan.
See, that's why he's never wrong, because he's always right. He's right so much it's hard to prove him wrong. He just looking like, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say nothing.
It's just like you the other day
Yeah.
with the little wire shit.
Well,
You're always so right. It was hard for me to see that you were wrong at one time.
Compliment and
technically-
more. Compliment and more. Compliment and more.
You saying compliment him more?
Yeah.
Oh,
Keep saying I like seeing people say nice things about Ethan.
Thank you, Hot Rod.
no, y'all good people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all good family. Tony ain't did shit yet, so I can't say that.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just playing. Tony, you a good worker.
Yeah, that's a
bro.
nice looking truck out there that you got all clean and sparkly. How'd that happen?
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
I phoned
Yeah.
it, and you did your thing though.
You broke the hose.
No, I did not.
You were the one that broke the hose?
He burnt the hose.
No, he burnt the hose. Look,
Wow.
it probably would have been me,
Uh-huh.
but he wanted to be Mr. Super Fast, and he pulled his truck up before I
Super
could.
fast.
And yeah,
I've been called a lot of things by a lot of people. Fast is not one of them.
You were fast pulling in your ass in the shop today. But it all works out though. Your truck clean, my truck clean, we good. And And Jason's laughs at me when I'm drunk. Can I get another one of these on the house?
Yeah, sure. Drink as much as you want. I don't care.
Huh?
They go.
I'll go.
Go.
I was trying to fall on my face on my way out.
No, we don't want that.
I don't think you need a can for that.
Yeah, I think you're good though.
Can I have a jar then?
Yeah, have whatever you want, dude.
Goodness.
While you get that,
Yeah,
you ready for this week's topic?
I'm ready.
You never gave
Yeah,
me
you're our lead technician today.
That's
Oh,
right.
jeez.
you
We're
never
having a
gave
good
me
one
ride
today.
that Mercedes of yours.
There ain't no way.
Hey, Snacks.
Goodness.
Snacks. Go around this way.
Yeah, go around the backside. How about that?
Yeah, just like two trailer park girls.
Round the outside. Round the outside.
Who's bringing the
You know, it's a real shame. I've realized here something recently that my humor is mostly designed to make guys in their 50s laugh, and they don't know what YouTube is.
It's fantastic.
That works out really well though, because there's so much that they don't know that's gonna make them laugh that you can just regurgitate.
Yeah, but they don't
And it
know.
works.
They don't know what YouTube is. So
Exactly.
They can't see us.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. So you gotta bring it to them.
I guess I gotta just like post it in smoke signals.
Just put it on Facebook.
You're learning something new today. So it's up to you.
What
You
happened?
can take that and drink it, or you can leave it.
Aha.
what does that mean?
So that means that you either got to pay up and go buy more, or you leave it.
You're that guy.
And you don't restock next time or this time.
All right, next. How much are these?
I don't
Dude,
know.
I don't know. $20.
I buy the cheap stuff.
And $20.
Yeah, about that.
Look,
Yeah,
I
2022, something like that.
I haven't drank any alcohol in 6 months. I have no idea.
This is $20. If it's $20, that's not bad. It's two tens.
I drink cheaper.
Yeah.
Tens, 4 5s, 120.
He's gonna come in with a bunch of Mad Dog for 20s.
Yeah. He's gonna show up with 640s.
Mad Dog
and-
MD
he's gonna show
20s
up-
and Kool-Aids.
He's gonna show up with 640s and be like, "Hey, who's ready to party?"
No, he's gonna show up with some
I'm a
Heineken.
I'm a
Oh my
tame man.
gosh.
Oh god, damn it!
I love my Mad
Fuck.
Dog. Mad
Like,
Dog
I'm
is
okay with the Coronas as long as you bring limes, but do not buy Heineken.
Yeah, Heineken. That's like, oof.
That's why it's
rough.
called Heineken.
good. What does that mean? I forgot why he's laughing so.
Dude. Yeah, that's not good, dude. It's just melted down rubber bands.
Rubber band man.
Oy, it's rough.
But I've always been told that bands will make her dance. So
All right, Juicy J.
Band's gonna make her leave your ass for somebody else.
yeah, you right.
So when you throw all yours, she gonna be like, well, he ain't got no money and she gonna leave. Cause that what happened to me.
Well,
Speaking of bands,
Yeah, what about bands?
today's subject is a venue where all of us, I'm willing to say individually, have spent at least a band
On what?
on this particular venue.
on this venue, we have spent a band.
Yeah.
Now, I want to make sure a definition of a band is 1,000.
Yes, multiple bands. We spend money here weekly. It's one of our
I
favorite
don't
spots.
even make multiple bands, so I know that's cap.
Gas stations.
Oh, if you count, are we counting gas?
Yes, but
Or are
even
we
no.
just
But
counting-
even if you take gas out of the equation, I drop money. I drop bank at gas stations.
Dude,
yeah, I guess if I'm buying food there, yes.
Yeah,
I haven't bought really anything at a gas station in like a month.
A gas
sure. But
station's-
historically, we go through it at
Yeah,
gas
we go
stations.
back. We go way back. Me and the
we're-
gas stations.
Today we're talking about top gas stations.
Oh,
Top
yeah.
gas stations.
Top gas stations.
I have
The
a,
TC of gas stations.
Yeah.
I have a,
Yeah.
I have a ranking in my mind.
So I wrote down like top 3 to 5 gas stations, but first let's have a conversation about what makes a good gas station? What do you look for in choosing your go-to gas station? So for me, a good gas station is decent bathrooms, clean, smell nice. They keep it and not crowded all the time.
Able to sit down on the toilet.
Yeah, and not always a stall or a bunch of stalls out of order. They keep it running. Good variety of snacks and drinks. Bevies, hot foods, not just, packaged stuff.
Yeah.
Gas is usually hit or miss, but, if you have good gas prices, that's a plus. Someplace that is
Yes.
consistently 5 to 10 cents cheaper than, the average price, market price.
Yep.
So that's usually what I look for. And there's several around here.
Yeah.
There's some gas spots where it's just good for gas, and that's it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like Walmart has always got the cheapest gas, but it's not a gas station.
No,
I'm
it's
just going there
not.
for the gas.
Yeah. If you really wanted a water bottle, you could get one, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's more of I'm getting the gas. I'm going.
Yeah. QT, I think, is a good, consistent middle of the road. And then probably
QT is top tier.
Yeah. QT is
QT
definitely
is
top tier.
The only, honestly, I think it's top tier, top level for me. That's like number one
Yeah.
around here locally. The only thing that is close to QT is Boosie's.
Well, of course.
But that's like a whole other level. It's not
I
even
never
like a
heard
fair.
You've heard of Bucky's.
Oh, he said Boosie.
It's
Yeah.
Boosie's.
It's just a weird way of saying it. That's
It's
all
the
he's
way
doing.
it's spelled.
Well,
I don't get all the hype about.
Remember, we
Buc-ee's,
are in
though.
Texas,
Like, I don't
so-
understand why is it so like.
Have you ever been to Boosie's?
have you been inside Bucky's?
Yeah.
Did you go to the bathroom?
Buc-ee's one time.
Did you go to the bathroom?
Did you go in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Did you get clothes? Did you get a onesie? Did you get a cowboy hat? Did you get beef jerky?
Did you
doing
get a
too much.
brisket
No,
sandwich?
but I did get a
Did you
big
get a-
ass chocolate chip cookie. though.
Exactly.
Oh, look how much your eyes lit up.
I did, and it was actually decent. It was good. Matter of fact, I got chocolate chip one, and I got a macadamia nut.
That decent
Did
is
you-
Decent is good as fuck.
Did you stroke the beaver?
yeah.
No, I'm not doing all that.
No.
Yeah, you're
Chill the fuck
selfish.
out.
That's right.
Stroking a beaver. You gonna stroke a beaver at Buc-ee's?
I love
Yeah.
stroking the beaver.
Yeah,
At
you got to
Buc-ee's?
pay your respects.
I go to the shrine every time and I get a
Wait.
picture of every time. I have an album of every time I stroke the beaver.
Do you think that we're saying that we're like making that a euphemism?
No, I'm saying.
What do
like,
you hear?
I'm not understanding like stroking the beaver. Like, what do you mean? Like, the fuck?
You know, going up to the beaver and being like,
I didn't know
"Hi,
there was
beaver."
a beaver in there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's actually outside.
It's like when you go to Catholic Mass and you go to the altar.
Like, is it
Paying
like
your
a
respects.
statue of a beaver or some shit? Mm-hmm. I never seen it.
Yeah, it's out there.
Well, I
He's
only
just
been
waiting.
to Buc-ee's like twice though. I ain't gonna even lie. One time I didn't even get out the car. Mm-hmm. Then the second time, that's when I got those fucking cookies. I pissed, grabbed 2 cookies, paid for them, and that was it. Like, I didn't even look around.
So you didn't really go in and experience.
Yeah, like I didn't go in like as a traveler type deal. You know, like I didn't go in to get all everything like to see.
Well, it's not even like a traveler thing. It's a destination spot now.
yeah, you know,
Like people plan their drive so that they can go to Buc-ee's, get whatever. They can go buy that Yeti cooler that they've been jonesing for.
People make vacations just hitting Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have been banned on road trips from stopping at Buc-ee's.
That's messed up.
Who did that?
My sweet thing.
Oh, I can't help you, brother.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do about that, you know.
Because you
but
take too long?
no, there's just too many people there.
That's fair.
Okay.
I don't do that.
No,
I don't
you
go to
don't
Buc-ee's
understand.
anymore
It
because of the
makes
people.
sense.
No, yeah, you don't understand. Some of these Buc-ee's not where we're at. I have literally had to wait 10 minutes for a gas pump because all 200 of them were being used.
Yes, but I mean that's if you're going like I'm trying to think. I know specifically where in between here and our state capital. Mm-hmm. Like there's
There's 2.
yeah. You stop at any one of those. Gas is crazy, but that's going to be anywhere. You go to any of the other gas stations across the highway.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm being serious. Like, no, this has literally happened to us where like we had to leave the Buc-ee's and then immediately had a gas pump and there was no one in there.
Yeah. Okay. The gas situation may be true, but you're also you're going to lesser than gas stations. So
Yeah,
you
but
just
I
have to
need
just
gas.
Yeah.
you're just wanting gas. You're not wanting like a stop rest experience. Like
Well, have you been able to rest at a Buc-ee's?
once I get all my stuff, yeah. Once I get my sandwiches and my beaver nuggets and,
And
my
then you-
gummy bears.
And then you sit in your trench
like to
coat
fall
in the parking lot.
At the pump, I make people wait. I sit at the
You're
pump
that
for
guy?
yeah. Because if there's
No.
200 pumps, fuck you. You can wait. I sit at a pump for 30 minutes, and I
You-
leave. And
You're
I leave.
that guy.
Yeah, and I leave the pump inside in the car to make it look like I'm still pumping.
You dirty rat
I
bastard.
don't care.
Oh man.
And then when I get out and I'm still not ready to leave, like if I know in 10
I'ma
minutes
tell
I'm
you
gonna
what
need
his
to
karma
piss,
gonna be.
I wait for a handicap
karma?
spot and just park in front.
His fucking karma. I would tell you.
I wouldn't do that.
I'ma
I
tell
wouldn't
you
do
what
that.
Do
your
you get
karma
out
gonna
and then
be.
do the helicopter at everybody else?
Your karma is gonna be one day you gonna forget that fucking gas pump is in your damn car. You gonna drive off.
I've never done that. People
Hey,
who
that
do
shit-
that's
that's gonna be your
ridiculous.
karma.
I did that on the pumper one time.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Yeah.
You did that.
People who do that are the kind of people who sleep at gas stations in their car.
I don't know. I have seen it done though before.
I've seen it. I've seen it personally, but I've never done that.
You better stop being like that,
I
dude.
don't gotta stop nothing.
Shit.
It's a free country.
Somebody gonna hit your car with a bat. Somebody that really needs gas, they gonna hit your shit, bro.
I think he would relish that opportunity.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, I get to do my thing. It's a happy day. Oh, happy day. All right, what is
Oh, I thought we was jamming.
well? What do y'all have? Like what constitutes a good gas spot for you?
I need bathrooms, and
Yes.
I can't. Okay. I will just put it out on the table. I have a top 3 for gas stations, and
Yeah.
it goes very easily: Buc-ee's, Quick Trip, 7-Eleven.
Yes.
Especially a 7-Eleven if they got a Laredo taco.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're
But-
eating good and it's comfy.
The thing that I look for most is a gas station that has a bathroom that is more than one stall.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's important
That's
to
what
me.
yeah, that's very important to me, especially in the morning time. My morning turds, man.
Bro, I can't tell you how many guys I have caught having the poop of destiny
Oh gosh.
and had to wait 10, 15 minutes while I'm banging on the door. Hey, and all of a sudden, you hear bling, 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 and then they are answering the phone talking.
Yep.
And then they're watching their YouTube videos. It's the worst. I did interrupt a guy masturbating one time. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, that's the risk you run when you're doing that in public.
I think he was happy he got caught.
But yeah, that's also the kind of
You
thing
caught
like
someone
you got.
masturbating?
That's a kink.
Yeah.
I'd have kicked his ass, bro. Get the fuck out.
What if he swings on you? What if he Spider-Man's you in the face?
Dude,
He-
it was
he's
the only.
dying.
No. Here's the deal. It was the only way that 45-year-old man was going to feel alive that day. I wasn't going to take that from him.
Yeah,
It's a rush.
it's fair.
You're
I am a real
That's
one.
Real. That's real.
He got that rush. That
That's not okay though,
Mm-hmm.
dude. You
But
shouldn't
it's
be
still
doing
not
that.
okay.
Hey, man, you do you.
No, I'm
No,
applauding him for not being childish like me. The whole store would have knew he did that shit.
Well, I didn't walk in on him. The reason I knew was he was in the bathroom for about 20 minutes, came out real sheepish. He kind of had that nervous, sheepish energy.
yeah.
And then he wouldn't look me in the eye either. And, it just didn't have quite that smell you look for whenever someone's been really doing their business in that bathroom. The one that you just can't avoid.
Oh my god.
Even whenever you're being a mouth breather and your
No
brain starts
offense.
running.
Is that your hair from your head?
That's attached to my head.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like attached to your beard. I was about to say, fuck, you got one long ass hair, bro.
That does happen to me sometimes, but no, that one wasn't.
Actually, I wasn't even gonna try to like pull it out, and then I just want to see how long it was gonna go. But continue.
Oh, that was about it. Yeah, he
Damn.
definitely was choking that chicken.
Feeding the geese.
Oh man.
He could have went home and did that shit though. Like,
could
bro,
have.
that
No
was
thrill.
store, bro. You could just go home.
No one's gonna
sometime-
walk in on you at home when you're alone.
It's true.
Why would you want someone walking in on you? That's the point of him going into the store. He didn't want to be seen, bro. You could have just went home. And you could have walked around ass naked at home.
Some people want to rush.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
But you just gonna beat it faster?
Yeah.
You can do that at home.
But you don't
No.
have the. But see, here's the thing: if a stranger catches him, they can't divorce him.
True fact.
Help me, Lord.
Which is better though,
if
getting
you-
divorced or getting a case, getting a
if you-
felony?
If you beating off though, hell.
He had the door locked.
If
Right.
You, if you beating off, shit, you must feel like your wife pussy really ain't good, or you don't, or either she really ain't been giving you no ass because she might feel like you ain't enough or your shit ain't good. You know how that shit go, bro.
Maybe you treating her
I
bad
don't
though.
know.
Maybe she shouldn't
You
be
know,
giving
or
you
if
no
or
ass.
if you beating her up, yeah, she don't want to give you no ass. and shit, like, or you,
Hey,
I don't know, bro.
Good jump.
Whatever come with it though, but I don't care how bad it get. You do not need to beat off in no store, bro.
also, I like this. This is actually a really big thing for me with gas stations, and actually the main thing I look for. I look for a big parking lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the big truck so frequently driving, I really want to have a gas station that has a big parking lot.
For sure.
So I can get that behemoth in and out.
Yeah. That's the move.
Also, if they have their own self-made food counter, I'm a pretty big fan of that.
Self-made meaning you make it by yourself.
No, where they're making like fresh made food.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like shout out to Bev's.
Yeah.
Good burgers.
That's the good stuff right there.
Delicious pork tacos.
It's better than foot-long nachos.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I'm drinking on bourbon. My wrist costs a 30.
Oh yeah.
That
E, what's
shit just came up in my head.
what's
That's how I know I'm getting drunk.
gas?
though.
What's a
That
good
shit
gas
start-
station for you?
Bathroom, convenient food. I don't really look at the gas prices anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
Yeah.
If I'm going anywhere, it doesn't matter if I'm going on a trip or if I'm just going to get gas. Just buy the gas.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really gonna look into 10 cents cheaper or
You just
wherever. I'm just buying. You're buying gas because you're
Yeah.
buying gas. You got to
You're
get
just
from point
getting
A to point B. You're just getting gas.
it's fair.
But
It doesn't limit you when you don't care
no,
about prices.
it does not. Yeah, it's the same. I think my list and your list is the same list. Truthfully,
Yeah.
not to be like unopinionated about it, but
No.
I feel like a good gas station always should have. You need to clean your bathrooms. Oh man, okay. Look, this is something that peeves me to no end. To no end. If you're at a gas station and you have no soap, bro, come on. What are you doing? Like people, like I will specifically go to certain gas stations because even working here, like I will go to specific gas stations because I know the bathroom's going to be clean. But if you ain't got no soap, then what are you doing? What is wrong with you?
All right,
Put
but-
some soap back in that soap dispenser, or
Let-
at least pull out like a little, dial soap hand
not-
pumper thing.
Let
I'm
all
not-
that anger out.
Woo, man, it peeves me to no end.
I'm
Like
not calling
CVS, you're a health store. Have some soap in your
Okay,
dang.
he's actually calling people out.
Oh my god!
you
Like,
let
come
him have
on.
it.
I'm not. I wasn't
Hey.
gonna call anyone specific out, but I was gonna say, what if soap isn't a part of their culture?
Oh, what?
There is one there. Okay, there is one specific gas station that has changed hands. It used to be a racetrack, and now it is called a Smiley's.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the worst gas station in our county.
Okay.
That
But
gas
you should know
station can
better.
go back up into a burn.
But
I-
you
I
know,
can-
Go away.
you should know better than to go to a place that used to be a racetrack. Already, I will stop at racetrack.
Well, it
That-
used
that's
to be
a fair point.
It
Yeah.
used to be convenient if it wasn't a QT and it wasn't a 7-Eleven and it wasn't a Buc-ee's. You gotta if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Sure, but still, when it flips hands like that,
Sometimes you can only prairie dog for so long.
it's fair. It's fair.
That's true. I had to make an emergency stop off at a Lowe's the other day.
Look, you gotta go. You gotta go.
I bought all my parts at the Lowe's, and
Yeah.
I was walking into the walking to my truck to go to the job, and all of a sudden I went, "Oh no,
I gotta go.
oh no!" And then
Go
you
back
start
in.
getting like the stomach pains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where
yeah.
like it makes it hard to walk.
Oh gosh,
That's
like
the
I'm gonna
worst.
have to straight leg crawl on my elbows back
literally-
into the store.
I literally walk like a different. I look like a completely different human.
I thought I was gonna have to Shawshank Redemption it.
Oh, yeah, climbing through.
Andy Dufresne had to walk through 2 miles underneath the jail with no air underneath the shit.
I wonder how many times he threw up.
All right, what's the?
2.
I feel like you kind of already said it, but worst gas station experience, interaction, craziest thing you saw. I almost got into a shootout.
Tell us about
I
that.
had not experienced anything like that.
Okay.
But-
And it's just any gas station ever. But one time I had to take a little trip to a state unknown overnight, and we're leaving our area, and we stopped at the QT out down the road, past where we dump.
The one outside of town.
The one outside of town, past where we dump down south. Yeah. At 3 a.m, I get to this QT.
Jesus.
And I'm there. I'm driving, through the night, and we're in a state where you can carry firearms. So, especially at night, I always have something on me. And I didn't feel particularly threatened when I pulled up, and I walk into the gas station. There's nobody there. Go to the bathroom, do my thing, and these 2 darker complected guys who look like me and shorter than me too, which was kind of a weird thing. They walked into the bathroom, and they're just standing on the wall behind me while I'm at the stall, and they're mumbling to each other. I'm like, okay, it's weird. And so then I wash my hands, and they're just standing at the wall looking at me and mumbling to each other, but looking at me. And I look, and they're trying to make eye contact with me. And then they say something to me like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Huh?"
I'm going to the bathroom. What do you think I'm
No,
doing?
I didn't say anything to them. I just kind of looked, and they had their hands in their pockets. And so I unzipped my thing. I didn't show them anything, but I had it, unzipped as in case something was about to go down. And then I walked out, and they came out of the bathroom and kept like following me, but stayed like 10 feet behind me. And so I just kept doing my thing. I got snacks and everything, and then paid for everything and walked out. And they just kept following me. And I thought something was going to go down, like they were going to.
They thought you knew.
I don't know what they thought I knew. I didn't know anything. I didn't see anything, but that was sketchy. And I thought something was going to go down for sure that night. But got out there unscathed.
Yeah, I almost pooped in a urinal one time.
Nice.
How the fuck that happened?
Well, it's an emergency.
yeah,
I'm
it was
assuming.
well, so about 5 years ago, I decided I was going to eat some quinoa.
Oh, just started eating
Okay,
quinoa.
hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Time out. Break that shit down, because I don't know what it is.
What quinoa is?
Yeah.
It's microscopic rice.
You ever seen someone eat a bowl? You know that weird like little red dots that's in his food all the time?
Yeah, I thought that was
That-
like cayenne pepper.
That's quinoa. The ones that kind of feel like you're eating a little orb sometimes.
It's boba.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like little mini bobas. So that's quinoa. Well, the first couple, if you eat too much quinoa the first couple times, it will
Go
move
through you.
through your digestive system rather rapidly. And yeah, I had to go to the bathroom, and there was a gentleman in the stall just taking the absolute longest poo of destiny I've ever run into. 3 different people came into the bathroom and then left because they were waiting. We had to wait so long.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I literally had made an action plan where I was going to go poop in a urinal if I had to, and just apologize to the people that were working there later.
Why would you do that? Then you expose yourself.
I will own up to the things that I have done.
That's honorable.
You're a good man.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
He's like, I wouldn't do that.
He might do it for fun.
I mean, you might as well shit and then like get some paper towels and like clean it up. at
They
that
only
point.
had hand dryers there.
That would be wild.
I wasn't about to like mercy scoop it into the toilet later.
Dumping it.
There's
No,
not
I
enough.
wouldn't advise
There's not enough soap to clean the
Make them do
Mercy
their
scooter.
job.
Nah,
You just gotta go home and take a shower,
nah.
Cry a little bit.
cry a little bit, and just
I can't believe what I've done.
Repent. That's what repent come in at.
Oh,
It was an almost come to Jesus moment that I maybe need to change my life.
I've done wrong. I need repentance.
Sir, I'm sorry. I've desecrated your bathroom. The
Why
only
is
one,
the other stall broken?
there was only one stall. That was the problem. They had three
How is
urinals, but one stall.
you know
Why is
how
the other
rare
stall
it is
broken?
to find a place that's only one stall? That's
But
crazy.
three urinals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, this is a weird gas station. I can picture it in my head. I think it's a Circle K.
Oh, makes sense.
Oh,
Totally
that
makes
checks
sense.
out.
That's
That's crazy. Though.
That's a circle. That is a total Circle K,
This is a Circle K move.
or the Shell that's like the TA adjacent kind of thing.
I don't ever stop at a Shell.
No.
No.
The shells that are adjacent with like some food joint, not terrible, but it's still a Shell.
Yeah, what are some stations that you see and are an immediate no go?
Valero.
Exxon.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely the Exxon.
Good gas. Mm-hmm. Terrible for everything else.
Yep.
There was
Texaco's.
Texaco.
I don't even think you see
Golly.
those anymore.
Yeah, they're like no.
been
There's
bought out.
one. There's one I know. Wait, like an hour south of us. And it's bad. I stopped there one time and it was bad.
Yeah.
You know which one I missed, though? Shout out to Shamrock.
Shamrock. Oh,
I love
I don't think I
Texaco
ever went to a Shamrock.
in Dallas and
Dude,
Atlanta.
you could get the the Crispito there.
Oh.
dude. Crispito.
QT need to stop selling all them glazes though.
What?
Excuse you?
Explain yourself.
You need to step and tread lightly here.
Explain yourself.
You like those QT glazes?
You just need to tread lightly.
Are you a glizzy guy? I don't
You have three people here that just spent 15 minutes explaining that a good gas station has good food.
Yeah.
Maybe he thinks it's bad food, though. Explain yourself.
I'm not taking
I feel
culinary
like they
advice
prioritize
from
their
a
glazes over their
breeder.
pizzas, though.
From a
If you had said
From
this,
his-
if you had said the garlic bread and Sprite, I'd have taken that. But why no more? Why no more
I
glizzies?
love garlic bread and Sprite. No,
exactly.
Yeah, we know.
and y'all love glizzies, okay? Truce.
Okay, why you hate
No,
glizzies?
we're not. I wasn't
I
saying.
don't
I was
hate
just.
'em.
I was just saying. Be careful what you say.
Why do you?
look, I'm
okay,
poor,
no.
you're rich.
Okay, we need to quit over talking to him. Why do you want them gone?
I don't want them going.
You just said
You
you
just
did.
said from QT. Why do you want them gone from QT?
I said they need to like
Stop selling them. That's
not
what you
so
said.
many, like you know, like how they have them on the rollers
Uh-huh.
and shit.
Yeah.
They need to, like just calm it down a little bit.
Okay.
Like
what
one
would you
an
like
hour?
to see then?
Pizza or
They have
wings
pizza.
or hot wings.
Oh gosh.
But I feel like you know, like their pizza, they be like over here, and like the glizzies got their own little big ass like rack. You know, like I feel like man, switch it up. Put glizzies out Monday and Thursdays, whatever, and like switch it up a bit. You know, keep it
Why?
because that shit get old to me. That's just me.
I mean, you can order hot wings from them.
Yeah. You just go to the kiosk.
Where the fuck y'all been at?
Any
Any QT ever?
A kiosk?
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
a little touchscreen. You can order whatever the fuck you want.
Chill the fuck out. I just haven't expanded my resources. In.
Where do you think I've been getting that ice cream?
Speaking of ice cream, I got ice cream at home.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, I gotta go home and eat that shit.
Same.
I don't have any ice cream at home.
Ben and Jerry's non-dairy.
No.
Cherry
They
Garcia?
got that?
Not this time.
Ah.
I
They
went
got
with
a
them.
Ben and Jerry's no dairy?
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out. See, I haven't. Bro, I go home.
When you go to the do you go to the grocery store, or does your girl go?
She go.
Maybe you need to go with.
I can't. I don't like being around. I don't like being around people like that.
I don't like being around people either. But I go to the grocery store because I want food.
I just send a list of what I like. Honestly. Or what I feel like eating that month or whatever, and I just roll on, man. I don't want to go to the store because then that like Man, I ain't gonna lie. You know how many times I done got caught looking at asses in the store?
Oh well, that's a
That
different
sounds like a
story.
YP.
One time I wasn't even looking though, and I got in trouble and I wasn't even looking though.
Really?
Yeah. Dead ass. I can't make this shit up. Like,
Well, then maybe you need to go at 6 o'clock in the morning when nobody's there.
they're not open. Hey.
Walmart 24
Hold on,
hour.
wait.
No,
it's not more.
no.
it's not no
They
more.
stopped doing that. COVID.
COVID,
That's
yeah.
dumb.
Yeah, there's no
Another
place
7
that's
a.m.
24 hour.
7
COVID is
a.m.
gone. Open the fuck up.
Hey, you know what you need to tell them. You know
It's our phrase.
what you did.
Did.
You know what the fuck you did.
Yeah,
There
make sure you
you
look at the
go.
camera.
You know what you did. Open it up. Y'all pardoning people. Y'all need to pardon those hours and open it up.
Wait.
Okay, my cousin, he feel like he about to have
Open
to quit.
24/7 and free certain individuals who might have done sketch things.
Yeah, like I'm somebody, okay?
Don't feed
I
him
can't be
things.
seen.
Dog.
I can't go around everybody because I'm somebody. You know how this famous shit get.
Okay.
So like I'm gonna need y'all to open up the back.
It's
and
begun.
Okay, there we go.
It's begun.
There's also the wonderful order online and just go and pick it up
Okay, that's not.
I'm
no,
not smart enough to
for
do
your
that.
groceries.
I'm not smart enough to do that.
Let me tell you why that's a bad idea. Because they never give you what you want. They always supplement, and especially when you order produce, they give you the worst produce ever.
What the
That's
fuck?
why you got to play the game.
They doing that. They
What
treat-
game?
When they
You
start treating
only
Walmart
you
like a
only
food
order
pantry.
on this.
No. Sorry.
What do you say?
Go ahead.
Okay, I just imagined orders it online, and then you go to the Kroger and follow that person around. And you go, no, not that one, not that one.
Yeah.
No, that would be borderline stalker.
Yeah.
No, the game is if you're gonna order online, you only order the stuff that you know they're gonna get right. And
But
then
you
you
don't
make
know what they're gonna get right. If they fuck up everything,
if you're buying like freezer stuff,
That's the fun.
that's not fun.
you buy the freezer stuff that they're always gonna have stock of. You buy the stuff that's always gonna be stocked. That's what you order on the app.
But
And then you
even-
go in and you handpick the produce.
But even when you get the freezer stock stuff, sometimes they give you the fucked up, stepped on box.
well,
That's part of the fun.
that's a part of it.
It's not fun.
Then you gotta
I
not. Then
I
don't
just
do the
get-
app. Just go in.
That's why I don't do it. That's why I go in the morning or I go at night. This isn't a problem for me. Like I enjoy going and picking my own thing because I don't trust people with my own what I'm ingesting.
Same. Or you just get really specific with your list.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, do you want your mic back on?
No.
I'll turn it back on when you put that phone away.
E, what's your worst gas station experience?
No toilet paper, no soap.
No. Did you leave with both socks?
Yeah, I'm the guy. Here's the deal. I have learned that when you go into the bathroom, I do two things.
Oh, you've got a secret technique?
I go into the bathroom. Before I go, I press the soap dispenser. If there's soap, I'm good. If there's toilet paper, I'm good.
Oh
Then
my
I lock the door and I
gosh.
sit down and I do my business.
Okay.
You just like me.
I
don't
don't
believe
go
you do
if,
that.
if there's no soap and there's no toilet paper, I walk right out and I go find an attendant and I say, there needs to be soap and there needs to be toilet paper.
Dude, I thought this was about to be some kind of like Zen Master hover squad.
Moment of truth.
Or I'll go into the women's bathroom.
Moment of truth. Since we're
Whoa,
already on this
wait a
topic.
minute.
Hold on,
Wait a minute.
If it's a
I-
CVS. I don't do it at like
Okay,
a big
I was gonna
box
say
store. Or
you
whatever.
just go into the 5-star women's bathroom.
No, I'm not gonna go to the
You act
Walmart
like a
and go
they,
do
them.
that. Or I'll find the family bathroom.
Just wipe your ass with your
Family
shirt.
bathroom is neutral ground. That's always
Family
good.
bathroom always has stuff.
Yeah.
Just wipe your ass with your shirt, bro.
I am not a dirty trash panda.
You're not a dirty trash, nothing. You just wiping your ass.
If it's really bad, I am gonna find somebody to get me soap and toilet paper. I am not gonna go to the bathroom because I
So-
know my body.
So Snacks, what are you supposed to do with that shirt when you're done?
You
Throw it in
just
the
take it off.
trash.
You just take it off. I wear one shirt when I'm out. I don't wear two shirts.
Yeah, are you supposed to just bare chested after that?
Because that's how
gonna
you
walk
get
around.
arrested.
Yeah.
Technically, that's indecent exposure.
Bare chested and arrested.
Hey, listen here. One time in my life, I learned how to take a shit while using Crocs.
Huh?
What?
I am lost.
It's crazy, but it's true.
Okay, tell me more.
Okay, I'm gonna break this shit down because y'all got me feeling it.
Is this
Now
our moment
look.
of truth?
Yeah, I'm dead ass serious. I'm not bullshitting. Now look, the seat was so cold, bro. I used Crocs. My first pair of Crocs in the whole entire world. I used my Crocs to sit on.
Okay.
For real.
The croc fur cheek?
So you was just
But I
barefooted on the public bathroom. That's oh my god.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I had two pairs of shoes. I had two pair of shoes. That's the only reason why I did it. I had Adidas slides, and I had some Crocs.
Why did you have two pairs with you? Who does that?
I didn't at first. I had one pair of shoes on, but then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this.
Where
See,
was this bathroom?
Me sitting on toilet paper ain't never worked out.
Where's this bathroom?
You don't want to know.
Where was it? Was it a public bathroom?
Yeah.
So you went into the bathroom with one pair of shoes, left, and came back with another
I had
pair.
some shoes in my car.
You went to your car,
Hell
got
yeah, dude.
a pair of Crocs to sit your cheeks on.
Wait, and this is after you've already put your cheeks on the toilet and found out it was
I
that cold?
didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay.
How did you know it was cold before you sat on it?
Because it was it wasn't no white.
had that look.
Look, it wasn't that white toilet.
You
that
breathed on it
everyone-
and you saw smoke coming off after it.
Fuck no, no. It
Little
was,
frost.
It was,
You have a thermometer that you put up
this
next
was
to
a
it.
fucking stainless steel toilet.
Oh, I see.
It was one of them fucking jail toilets. I was like, yeah, I'm not sitting my ass.
So
on
there was
this.
no walls on the stalls. There was some Walmart
No,
attendant
they
just
got walls
looking behind
in-
a wall.
No, hold
Hey,
on, time out,
2
time
minutes.
out. Even in jail, they got walls, bro.
You little ones, they
Yeah,
can
like-
still see you.
They like, yay, you need to get up and fight them if they come over there looking at you like that.
You're gonna fight the warden?
The warden don't come in there.
That's not what I heard.
Unless somebody mama died. Or grandma died. And they want you tripping. Warden, then, you know, but that's some other shit though. I don't know about that. I ain't been
Why
to
did
prison
you
to whether
choose
see
to
the
sit
warden,
on?
though.
Why did you choose to sit on Crocs?
Well, in the hierarchy
You
there,
want me to sit on my $250 pair of Jordans?
Dirty shit on his shirt.
I already I might as well, you know what I'm saying? Sit on the Crocs, wipe your ass with your shirt.
Okay,
Man, it's a struggle.
don't act like you're all uppity with $250 Jordans and you're sitting on a stainless steel.
I didn't sit
Pot.
on it. I sat on my Crocs to get it right.
On what? What did you put your Crocs on? The stainless steel potty.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So don't act all uppity. You're stopping at a wishy-washy truck stop.
Look, man, I had diarrhea that day. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm just saying, be honest about the situation. You can't act all uppity if you're stopping at a Love's truck stop.
What do you mean? dude? if you have diarrhea, my friend, you ain't gonna give a fuck where you. I'd have shitted in the bucket that day if I had.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not going to be pretentious and not be like, oh, I have a medical condition that I'm about to die, but this toilet seat isn't doing it for me.
I think he's just upset that you sat on the
Yeah, I
Crocs.
think he's mad that I sat
I'm
on
not
my
mad.
Crocs.
You do what you want. You sit on your Crocs. It doesn't bother me. It's just I don't get the logic to why that would happen.
'Cause the toilet
It makes
seat was
me-
cold.
But if it's
And
cold,
dirty though. Like it had like brown.
okay, but that
stains
takes
and,
away
like,
from
pee
your
stains.
point. If you say that you're sick, like you've got diarrhea and you're about to die, you don't care.
You don't die from diarrhea, not that I know of.
You can.
You
can.
can.
It's called
Have you never
dehydration.
seen it?
No, I haven't.
You want to
It's
see what
called
happens when you die from
I
diarrhea?
don't actually.
Comes out your belly button and stuff.
Oh God.
Oh God,
Like real shit.
you implode.
I thought your belly button was like an enclosure. Like you can't like
It can open up.
leak out of that damn thing.
It can open up. It's like Alien.
I'm good. He died
I
already.
think you might need to take that call.
I think I don't.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck him.
All right.
Respectfully, no disrespectfully.
No, respectfully.
No disrespectfully.
Okay.
I'm just saying, medically, if you've got an emergency, the circumstances aren't going to matter. That's all I'm saying.
Man, look, I don't give a fuck how bad it is, my friend. Like I said, I would have shit in a bucket that day if I had to. So I don't give a fuck. Circumstances will
He just sat on the
always
Crocs
matter.
and then the bucket.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd have put my Crocs on the rim of the bucket.
That's what I'm
That little
saying.
thin-ass
That's
rim,
not
you know
that
what
big
I
of a
did? I'd
deal.
have held my Croc down to my ass cheek, like made its way to the
Okay,
Croc.
the real question
To
is,
put pressure.
what did you do with those Crocs afterwards? Did you wear them?
Hell yeah,
they're
he
my
did.
Crocs.
Okay.
What you mean? That's my
Okay.
ass. My ass and my feet. It's same skin,
I mean, I figured that was what she was going to say.
just in different places.
Crocs
Wear
are
'em
meant
out
for the
with a water
trash.
hose and they good as new. You
Hey.
have trashed them?
Axe,
I hate Crocs. Crocs can go die in a fiery furnace.
that's true.
Don't disrespect Crocky like that.
No,
That's
that's
a good
true.
brand, man.
Screw Crocs.
Why?
I stand
I
by
hate
that.
Crocs.
It provides holes in the shoe so your feet could get more air,
Mm-hmm.
more oxidation.
What? More what?
Is it oxidation?
No, it's
Yes.
oxygenation.
Oxygenation.
It's definitely oxidation for sure.
So you can't be just
Oxidation.
throwing out slurs like that.
You can't correct me and make me feel dumb like that.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
No, I've never liked Crocs.
Nah.
Never in my life have I liked Crocs.
Man, look, I done beat the shit out of people in some Crocs. I love that strap on the back. Look, when that's all you got at sometimes, you will thank God for Crocs. I promise you.
No, I'm good.
You got to be there to know about it. You got.
I don't
go
like
through it.
I don't like shoes that have like thick cushion. So I will never wear a pair of Crocs
You ain't gonna
again.
like falling on a slippery ass
Crocs
floor
aren't
either
really thick cushion.
because someone's
It's-
trying to punk you. You know
it's a
what
lot
I mean?
of foam to me.
Yeah, it's just foam, but
I just don't like it.
yeah, but generally you don't like a lot of cushion in a shoe.
No, never.
Fair.
I like to be comfortable. Y'all tripping.
I don't want to fall over.
I'm not trying to be walking on rocks, bro. If I can walk on a cloud instead
Hey,
of rocks,
for someone
that's what
who's
it
big
is.
on fashion is pain.
Remember, I'm the Omega predator here. I'm gonna outlive y'all because I have stronger feet.
I can't agree with that because if you in the right fashion, there is no pain. You happy with what you wear. That's why you in the business. It's just like I love sticking my stick and some shit.
But what?
What?
Whoa. No, wait. I said that way wrong.
I don't know that you did. I think you said it the way you meant to say it.
No, don't say it.
Hold
No,
on.
no.
Put your muff back on. There you
Yeah,
go.
we gotta have the muff.
Slide my condom. But no,
You know that's a lie.
yeah, because in about 2 weeks, I leave for milk and never come back.
Wow.
No, I'm just bullshit.
Good night, everybody.
Clip that. Hey, chat.
Don't
chat. Go
take
ahead and
that
clip
out.
that.
Don't
Yeah,
take
please.
that out.
Please clip
Clat,
That was a
chat.
good one.
Clipping is not a thing. Taking it out. That just means people
That-
are taking that and using it to their advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it as a YouTube short.
Got to. I want to see how many views it get. I'm really. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get like the top short.
Okay.
For me saying some crazy shit.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
See, that was secretly my goal, but since we here, I said, fuck it, I'll just tell y'all. I'm in a race with this one. I'm in a race with this shit. I want to have the top short.
Okay. Do you want to put a time frame on that?
I would like to, but I don't know how it's gonna happen. Like I don't know how, fuck it.
Give it 2 months.
So
I'm riding with
by
him. I'm riding with what he said. 2 months.
okay, so by August.
Yeah, for my birthday, y'all get me the biggest short for my birthday, please. Can we do that?
Biggest amount of views.
Y'all
Biggest
ain't
amount
gotta
of
send me
views.
no money on Cash App, none of that crazy.
All the fans are just gonna be
charity
mailing
shit.
you
Just
in
get
one
my
crock.
views up, man.
Oh man,
So
yeah.
hold on. So what do you want to put down for it if you don't?
Oh,
Ooh,
punishment time.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
it's a good bet payoff.
Yeah.
I shoot, cause I don't.
You can read selected lines from 50 Shades of Grey if you don't,
I don't
get
know
it.
how to read, man.
Yeah, you do.
Nah, just playing.
And you got a voice acted to your to my heart's content.
Okay, what you mean voice acting? 'Cause
That means you got to put on voices for all the characters, and if it says something along the lines of "I moaned," you moaned instead of reading "I moaned." You got to act it out. How about that?
Okay, so what's the punishment if I do? What's that?
That's the
That's the punishment.
No,
That's
the punishment is if you don't.
succeed.
I know if I do, then
Then
do I
you
get
do
a pick?
succeed?
And, like,
No.
Then you get the clip with the
No.
most views.
Yeah,
That's
you
your
have,
reward.
You have
It's-
the clip with the most views.
You have those bragging rights.
Oh,
You are
so-
allowed to have those
okay.
bragging rights.
All right, now y'all gotta. I was about to say y'all gotta even that shit out, right? Like,
Hey, you're the one that brought this up, not us.
and I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But if I gotta read a book and moan, bro, on camera,
Oh, not just moan.
like, bro,
There's a
y'all
whole
gotta
lot
even
more.
that out.
You gotta insert stuff.
What? Hold on, no. I'd like to still be on YouTube, please.
Oh, fair. We'll blur it out. It's for the. That's the Patreon.
Search the-
Bro, I don't know how to blur out
Do
anything.
you know what 50 Shades of Grey is?
Yeah, he's watched the movies.
All I
Alright,
know
that's
is 50
fine.
Shades of Black
There you go.
by looking at my family
That's the
members.
bootleg.
No, it's the Christian version. All right, we're going to take a break here real quick, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
He told me that.
Why he loves Diddy.
No, Diddy.
Yeah?
No fruit on.
Yeah, why are you talking that mic there, big boy?
He's
We're back.
he's
Yeah.
munching. Yeah, he's already pressed play, bro. We're playing. We're playing the game.
We play all the games. So, Tyrell, you, during our break, while we had a snack break, you brought up an interesting question of if you were the asshole or not.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that?
What's your question?
Is this a new segment?
This
Like
is
Reddit?
I think this one will be a new segment for us where if there are moments where we wonder if we are the asshole, we'll bring it up to the others.
Fair. Okay. What did you do?
Yeah, my brain don't work like that, but okay.
I lost my whole train of thought, bro.
Something about your nephew?
Oh shit, yeah. I helped my nephew lose his virginity, right? So
Wow.
now look, hold the fuck up, cause
You're immediately on the wait. Hold on now.
I know I got some explaining to do, right? I know. Look, people gonna be like, "What the fuck? He helped his nephew." Look, this boy ain't young. He 21. Okay. So, the night he graduated, right? I ain't had no money, but I had a house full of hoes.
Graduated what? High school?
Yeah.
3rd grade.
So he.
I ain't
Well,
had
how
no
old was
money.
he when he graduated high school?
Huh?
How old was he when he graduated high school? 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I waited till he was 21, so you got to think about it, like, cause like I said, when he graduated, I ain't had no money.
Sure.
Like I was still at dad house type shit. Like I ain't had nothing. I ain't had no car, no job, no money, no nothing. So got on my feet. Couple years later, you know what I'm saying? He's still a virgin. And this how I found out, cause I'm like, look, bro. I got my own place, bro. I got such and such and such and such over here. Now he had a crush on one of the girls. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying?
Close though.
But he liked her. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Sure.
always. Now I would hang with them, right? And every time I hang with them, though, he at work or something.
Yeah.
You know, because he was also trying to get himself together. Like he wanted to get his own place, and then he wanted me to introduce him to such and such, so they could, you know what I'm saying? So it could go somewhere instead of it. You ain't got. You know how females is these days. You ain't got nothing. They don't want to talk, and they might not have nothing. You know. So, but anyway, though. Long story short, you know, I got these females at my house. It's like 5 of them, and it's only one me. We chilling though. Right.
Y'all playing hide and seek?
No, we ain't doing none of that. No, we ain't doing none of that. We actually not. Like, we just chilling. We
You got
talking.
kicked out, had to walk home barefoot.
It's my house.
Hola.
This is my house.
Ay, Dios mío.
But now we chilling. We
Ayúdame,
talking. You know,
por
we really
favor.
catching up. You know, because like I say, I was down for some years. So like, I wasn't talking to them like that, like
Sure.
every day.
Sure.
So I wound up getting in touch with one girl, but she hang with all the other girls, and they was wondering about me. You know, like, dang, how he been or whatever, like that. But
Your cousin.
No, the girls.
They were wondering about
Right,
you
it-
or wondering
it was
about the
wondering about-
cousin?
Yeah.
No, they're
Or the
wondering
nephew.
about. They're wondering about me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He just seen one of them. He seen the girl that he liked on like one of my social medias, and he hit me up.
Yeah.
He texted me like, "Damn, but she fine, she thick. What's her name?" And I ain't tell him. You know. But then this night though, you know, I hit him up. I'm like, "Bro, what you doing?" And he like, "Man, I ain't doing nothing." I'm like, "Come to the spot."
Yeah.
So he you know what I'm saying, he come over. And when he come over though, I ain't gonna lie, bro was looking decent. You know, he used to be a little naughty head, little shit turd. But he was looking decent this day. And the girl wound up telling me like she like him. So I'm like, well shit. Well, y'all go talk then in the other room. And you know what I'm saying? Just like that. Then next thing I know, he come out the room asking me, do I got a condom? Bro, you know I don't use condoms. I got 3 kids. And counting. Possibly. But I'm the reason why he lost his virginity.
So what's your question here?
Am I a good uncle for doing that?
Depends on what you're defining good as.
What the fuck you mean?
Like-
I'm the reason why someone got to feel what sex feel like.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that never gonna happen unless you had done something?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think
I mean,
so. It didn't
okay,
happen for
let's-
years. You gotta think about it. What you gotta think about the beginning of the story. What I said. I was down for some years. I was staying at my dad's house. I ain't had nothing. So a good 3 years went by, and bro was still a virgin.
Sure, but
That's not on you to do anything about. Truthfully.
I didn't like. It wasn't like I woke up that morning like, man, I'm finna help little bro lose his virginity. Nah, it's just shit. This
No,
just
yeah.
It happened.
I mean, so here's an odd question, but did anybody help you lose your virginity?
Man, hell no. They ain't had to.
So then by proxy,
They didn't have to though.
he would have at some point in time lost his own virginity on his own volition.
Yeah, but who's to say it would have happened that night though? Does that make me a bad uncle for letting my nephew have sex in my house? That's really what I'm getting at, and losing his virginity. You know, like, should I have been that uncle to where, like I say, when he asked me if I had a condom, should I have been like, nah, you don't need to do that because you ain't got no protection? Like that. That kind of made me feel bad. Like, damn, bro, you ain't shit. You let your little nephew go in raw dog, and he could have caught whatever out there. But also,
Is he still with that girl?
No.
They wasn't together that night. They just liked each other, so they made shit work. Hell, she was lonely, he was lonely, and they spent the night together, and that's it.
Did he act like? Did that set him off on like a path of being a manho?
Did you open the floodgates?
Yeah.
Nah, cause he was trying to be a man, but he ain't had the swagger to do so.
Okay, so that was the only time anything ever happened.
Nah.
Okay.
Like, after that though, it turned him up a notch. If you get what I'm saying, like he
So
started
he had some
dressing
confidence.
different. He started acting different. You know,
Different good.
yeah, like shit. It got him more play.
Okay.
You know, so.
I think you were mildly irresponsible, but I don't think I don't think you did anything wrong.
Yeah, because at the end,
How was mildly irresponsible?
Well, again, you mentioned it. That boy could have caught anything,
Yeah.
right?
But it was still when I said no, bro, I don't. He could have been like, "Well, damn, I'm not gonna do nothing."
Right, yeah. So
He
he
was
did
grown
that
at
all
that
you
time.
think he's gonna say that
in
though?
that
After
matter.
you think he's gonna say that though after you brought him to the house, set him up, and then he's like, "Oh no, I don't."
Okay,
you think
what
he's
would
just
you-
gonna stop?
Now watch this.
You
Watch
think he's
this.
just gonna stop?
I'm watching. I'm watching.
Now, if I invited you to my house, right?
I'm not coming over. I'm in bed already.
Play with him.
Thank you for the invite.
Tony.
I'm in my PJs
Let's
already.
Just go. Just
Play
it's a
with
scenario,
him.
bro.
I'm over. I'm
It's a-
coming over. I'm at your house.
Right. You at my house. You think this girl that's there is cute. She thinks you is. She think you is cute.
Yeah.
You done had a couple beers. You might wanna. Fuck her. One night
Might want to
stand,
philander
right?
around.
I don't do that.
Oh my god. It's a scenario. We know you're not.
This
You're
is
telling
alter
me.
ego Tony.
We know it's just a scenario. And you want a one night stander. You ask me if I have a condom. I tell you no. And you proceed to go back in the room with her. Now, in your head, you might be like, well, maybe if I go in here and she asks me, did I get one? And I say no, maybe the deal is off. But once you tell her no, and she be like, well, if you know how to pull out, you know how that shit go, bro. If you know how to pull out, then we good. You like her. She like you. Y'all been talking for a little minute, like in the room and
5
shit.
minutes.
Like, it done got there. Whatever, bro. 5 minutes to an hour. But it
This
done
is
got
how
to that
this is
point
how the
where-
conversation goes.
Yeah.
Hey, what you wearing?
Whatever.
How's the weather?
But it got to a point to where shit, you came out the room and asked me for a condom. But you know, like, so
And you're the
You going
breeder.
there?
You don't got one.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So I think
Like,
you've
what you
answered your
talking
own
about?
question then.
Yeah.
what?
Do you feel like an asshole?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Oh, well then there you go.
Now, I would
If you don't feel bad,
okay.
that's kind of answer.
Would you think I'm a bad person
It's
or mildly irresponsible?
I think
mildly
Ruben's answer-
irresponsible.
Yeah.
Probably.
How? What did I do wrong?
Look,
Because I'm not saying it.
you
Y'all gotta
opened
explain
you
it.
opened up the opportunity for him to get a disease.
He opened it for himself. He's grown.
Who invited him to the area where
Oh,
he's
yeah,
at?
Okay, yeah.
I invited him. Okay, just because I invite you somewhere, that don't mean I'm saying, bro, you gotta go catch a disease.
But you knew
No.
that she was there.
I invited you to have a good time, not for you to be making babies.
A good time concept. What? A good time just sitting around talking about the weather and what's on TV?
You're not having a good time right now.
I'm having.
Okay, hold on. This is
You're
different.
conflating
Tyrell. This
two
is
What do you
different
mean?
things.
Like I said, listen, y'all gotta listen to the story.
You did this.
Me and the females, we were chilling, we were talking. When nobody about to catch a disease from nobody, just talking.
Because
We were
that's how
chilling.
guys and girls just chill without anything ever going on. That's what guys and girls do. Grown men and women hang out platonically and
He
never
was
want.
wrong.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So if you ask me for a condom and I tell you no, bro, I don't have one, and you proceed to go in the room and do what you want to do anyway, bro, that's not me being irresponsible
that part-
in no type of way,
that
shape, form, or
part-
fashion.
He made the decision, but you kind of opened the door for him to be in that situation. He wouldn't have shown up to your house unless you had invited him.
Listen,
Yeah.
I understand he was at my house because I invited him. Yeah, that's cool. But he went in that room and was talking to her.
Where was the
on
room
his
located?
own. In my house.
How did he get in the
How
house?
close was it to the
I
kitchen?
told you, I invited him over.
That's
of
what I'm
course.
saying.
But like
How
I said,
quickly could I make a sandwich after leaving that bedroom?
How quickly can I get a post sandwich?
what I'm saying is, he invited me to work every day, right?
No, I don't.
Well, you hired me. You hired me. Bro.
No, okay, that's different. This
So
is
you
different.
invited me to
No.
work.
No,
every day.
no, no.
Hey, I would like a chance to have a word right now.
Yeah.
How much younger is he than you?
A few years.
A couple years. Okay.
Yeah, a
Okay.
couple years.
Do you believe that you have a responsibility to look out for your younger cousins?
To a certain extent.
Okay, so to a certain extent, you would agree that you should probably look out for them. And so, does that extent also extend to things that they may not have experience in?
What you mean by that?
If they're trying to do something that you've done, but they never have, do you think that you maybe should try and look out for them in that?
I did.
Like giving,
Okay,
like giving,
no,
like
no.
giving them tips on what to do or what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he know what come with having unprotected sex, bro.
Oh,
He's
okay.
Not
So
he's not like.
Oh,
I want you. Yeah. Okay. So.
sure.
You would then say that maybe he was a little bit less experienced than you in this scenario.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I agree to that.
And so then when he looked to you for guidance,
he didn't look to me.
no,
he looked to
did,
me for
didn't
a
he?
condom.
No, he looked to you for guidance.
The,
He
guy,
just-
the condom is the guidance.
He looked to you for guidance.
And I
what
said,
did
"What? No."
and you
right.
said, "No, I don't have one." Now, Does that mean that maybe you're a little bit mildly irresponsible because you knew that girl was there, you knew he was digging on her, and things just so happened to turn out that way? Maybe. Because you probably should have been maybe looking after your little cousin a little bit closer.
No. I
Yes.
looked out for you when I told you, no, I didn't have a condom. Cause
How's
you know
that
what?
you looking out?
Because he could have been like, oh, damn. Well, bro ain't got a condom to give me, then I can't do it.
Your looking out for him was making sure that he just got his rocks off that night.
I didn't look out for him with that. He did that on his own, I feel
But
like.
you didn't impede him.
How is you
What
not?
am I going to do?
How,
What am I going to do? Go in the room and snatch him up?
Yeah.
Snatch up my
Yeah,
grown ass
or
little
when he
cousin?
comes out and asks, "Hey, do you
Or my
got a
nephew.
condom?" Say, "Hey, no, I don't. And maybe you should chill out."
He should know that. He's grown. If I tell, bro, if me and you at a
When-
club,
when-
and I tell
hang
you,
on.
if
When
you
you-
ask me for a
hang
condom,
on.
and I
When
tell
you-
no, what does that mean to you? You don't have no protection.
Okay, this is different because
No, it's not.
first,
Same thing.
I don't know.
Whether you my cousin, brother, daddy, uncle,
let me tell you why that.
godson.
Let me tell you why that situation doesn't work with me. Because I don't ask people for condoms.
True.
Okay, that's okay.
I don't have sex with people that I'm not married to.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you done had.
I'm not saying I
buying that
haven't.
one.
I'm not saying I haven't.
You did. You just said I
But-
don't.
Yeah, now I have a standard. I don't do that. Okay,
So you ain't getting none.
it's not. No, that's reserved.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the whole. That's the kind of the
Tyrell, you ready
Words.
for me to blow your mind?
Here we go.
I'm just trying to.
You ready for me to
understand
blow
it.
your mind?
Yeah.
I waited until I got married.
same.
Your whole life.
Whole life.
Same.
I was 22.
Same. Well, I was 20. I was 21, but yeah, I waited
So,
till I got married to have
at
sex.
the end of the day,
Yeah.
Tyrell,
That ain't live.
if you don't want
Nah, I'm
to,
just playing.
if you don't want to
Y'all
take
are
any
good
personal,
men.
nah, I'm good.
I wish that's fucked up. You a good man.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
bro. Damn. Don't leave me hanging. You in the same ballpark as me. You just fixed
Hey.
it a little earlier.
Hey,
I don't want to hear it. You fixed
No, look,
it a
hey,
little earlier.
hey, you don't have to take responsibility for your cousin's actions. I'm just saying you could have had one there.
I'm saying though, like, what should I do?
That's-
I'm just trying to understand
You
what
could
I
have had
did
a condom
wrong.
at your house.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
bring a boy over with 5 hoes there, and you gonna act
him
like
all
he's
worked
not gonna.
up.
Yeah, you gonna act like you even intentionally brought him over there, so that way maybe he could get some.
Why
just
he
to
didn't bring
chill.
his own condom? He knew they was there before.
Yeah,
he
you
got
know
there.
that-
because he's
Okay,
never
so
done
what else?
anything. He doesn't know how this works.
Yeah, you. Okay, no.
He wouldn't know what size he is.
Yeah.
He
Did
just
you
gets
get-
a
yeah,
he just
did
gets
you-
a hefty bag and thinks he's good to go.
Yeah.
Y'all just, I think y'all just want to blame me.
No, we're not blaming you.
No,
We're
because
just
again,
letting-
no
we're
one can
trying-
blame you for your cousin's actions.
We're trying to represent the fact that there is a moral obligation here, and you're off-putting the moral obligation.
Okay, so what's the moral obligation? I shouldn't have let it happen.
You should have had 2 condoms there, a Magnum and a Lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then depending on how you felt about them, you gave them one or the other.
Look, I didn't know that it was gonna happen that fast. Honestly, I didn't.
No, just out of a happen chance, there should have been a condom there. That's all that we're saying.
Even if it's just for show.
Then you bring your own fucking shit.
If he has never had sex
That's-
before, do you know how uncomfortable it was the first time buying a condom?
Oh, I had a great time.
I didn't,
I'm not understanding that.
but
bro.
I'm an uncomfortable human.
I almost went and purposely.
That's all we're saying is that
I almost
if-
threw a cucumber onto the belt. I actually
Oh,
purposely
yeah.
went to
Oh, yeah.
non-self
What
checkout.
what I'm really about to get at is that he went through sex education before all of it. He got
Oh,
yes.
I mean, yeah,
Yes, he did. I was there when his mom signed his sex education paper
Why were you there?
for him to do it because I was staying with them at the time.
Did you were you there
When he
for his
went
graduation?
Yeah.
Like his graduation from sex ed?
No. I thought you were talking about he was a sponsor in high school. Hell
He
no.
fucked up. He was the sponsor, and he just let him relapse.
Oh,
Look.
man.
I just feel like,
Did
bro.
you give him a big high five when he was done?
No.
Did you at least have a sandwich in the
Because
kitchen
I
for
was
him?
Hell no.
Okay, orange slices and Capri Sun.
Hell no. I
What?
was really mad at the fact he didn't.
This is where you really fucked up.
Look.
Now, is he dogging on you about all this?
You know what? I've changed my opinion here. You didn't fuck up by not having the condom. You fucked up by not making sure he had some orange slices for when he was done.
You left him dehydrated and
You didn't even make him a sandwich. Tell him where the kitchen was. Be like, here, you
I
get
ain't,
some
your,
food.
I ain't your female. I ain't your girl,
he's all
brother.
sweaty and
Bro, that's
sticky
a
and
bro
dehydrated.
move.
If you did it right, she'll go make you a sandwich and
Yeah.
some slices.
Bro, you and I both know he didn't.
You know
ain't
you're
got
walking
nothing-
into a professional's
that ain't got
room
nothing to
when
do with
he's
me.
got
I
element
feel
packs
like-
on the nightstand.
That's not on me.
You
at
pull
that
out the
point,
drawer.
bro.
It's an IV bag.
That's not on me at that point.
No one was blaming you for that. Well, I'm blaming you for the lack of orange slices.
Nah, I just. if I knew the guy was macking on or wanting to mac on the girl, and I knew that there was some sort of possibility, I would at least say, "Hey, open up that top drawer."
I thought you were just gonna be like, "Hey, open up that top."
No,
You see a Gideon's Bible in the top drawer.
and it says
It's hollowed out.
You open up, you know what you did, sign Jesus.
Look, all I'm saying is when I told him no, I didn't have a cup. It could have been anything else, bro. You want to go? Will you take me to the store so I can get one? It could have been anything. He made up in his mind. Fuck it, I'm finna do it.
Have you not considered putting a condom in a shadow box with a little hammer next to the glass so you can break in case of emergencies?
case of emergency, please break
Yeah.
this box.
Yeah.
No,
Well, maybe in the future.
Would you consider it?
with me,
Yeah. Would you consider having that in your house?
I'm not wearing no condom.
Okay,
for
but would
you,
you
bro.
would you consider having it in case of emergencies?
No, I'm not wearing no condom. What's the emergency if I
We
don't wear
didn't
them?
say this for you.
Why won't you play
It's
with
just
me?
the principle.
Well, now since that shit happened, bro, I don't even engage in those type of activities no more.
But you wouldn't even like think about having a shadow box with something in it?
Like I'm not inviting nobody over if it's females at my house, bro. That shit for me and me only. On God.
Have you ever considered putting anything in a shadow box with a small hammer that says "break in case of emergencies"?
No, fuck a shadow box because I don't need it.
What about like a nice Capri Sun in there? What if you
Yeah.
get thirsty?
An emergency Capri Sun. Emergency Pop Tart. I mean, no.
Hey.
The emergency chicken wing.
That can happen.
Emergency glizzy.
No, that happens. Yeah, that happens. Or taco salad.
Taco salad. Ooh.
What a jump.
Wow, that's. You got to
That's
keep that
messy.
refrigerated. You got to keep that
Yeah,
refrigerated
you
if you
gotta
go
change
that
that.
way.
You're gonna get E. coli. You don't keep that changed out.
Man, listen here.
I'm listening.
Listen here. I got a refrigerator in my room.
There you go.
So,
When you have kids, you kind of have to keep
Yeah,
the certain stuff hid.
everything going on.
No, that's what you're supposed to keep your post-coital orange slices.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does oranges have to do with that?
Oranges
Oh
are
my
a
God.
delightful treat
This-
for
this
right
is-
afterwards.
Okay, no. Okay.
Have you ever played sports?
Yeah.
Did you ever play like a team?
Little League.
Hello.
He had gushers at his sports events.
Did you ever play like a team sport and like afterwards, like the parents came by with like baggies of orange slices and Powerades and Gatorades and shit? No.
He just had chitlins on the sidelines.
We always like went out to eat and shit like that.
Oh, they
like-
always went out to eat.
like we
They went out to eat after playing. I never.
Bro,
I mean,
you didn't
we
get
did a couple of times.
You didn't get a
but-
snack at halftime?
Yeah, like
Yeah, like we get like a bag of chips, like Doritos, some shit, and like a small.
That's
Gatorade.
rough as a kid,
That is
dude.
super rough.
You go back to playing, you get powder on your fingers.
you're like, ooh, I want that
You're
cheese
moving,
dust.
you got sweating, and you got cheese dust on your eyebrows.
Nah,
Sweaty
man, the
cheese
orange
dust.
slices are like the cream of the crop after a game. It's like, man, let's get some vitamin C, let's get some hydration, let's go.
Yeah.
They're also just tasty.
Yeah. I mean, you might not like oranges, but
I love orange.
there you go.
So then now would you consider post-coital orange slices?
Yes.
There
There we go.
You got there.
There we go.
I feel vindicated. Now, did I do anything wrong about convincing him that he...
Yeah, you did.
You know what would be nice?
Did what I do wrong?
Because that's costing me money. You just.
Well, I mean, you don't have
what
to
you
do
did
it.
wrong was
Okay, I'm listening.
convince me to spend more money than I should.
Oh, okay. I'm
You
sorry.
Tell him, look, man, you know you just did what you did. You dehydrated. You go get your own damn oranges, or you bring some.
Okay.
So make it to where you could cut it short, and you describe what oranges will do once you get dehydrated. I think that'll be great.
Okay.
That'll save me time and money. You know.
Okay.
So look, what we're gonna do is
Uh-huh.
commercial.
All right.
Ooh, I like this.
After a hard days of work and certain activities, I think everyone should have oranges. So after y'all see this, go stock your refrigerator with some good cuties, the oranges, and
I knew it too. I was like, I had it lined up, and he went ahead and said it.
get it together.
Yeah,
Shout out Netflix documentary.
Right? So don't come to my house
No Diddy.
thinking that no Diddy. Don't come to my house looking for baby oil and oranges. That's not happening.
His shadow box has baby oil.
You know what I'm saying? I do not. Even though I kind of misguided my nephew, I take that one on the chin because he made it. He ain't nothing go bad. He made it, so I take that one on the chin.
All right.
When was the last time you gave him a firm handshake?
Yesterday,
Nice.
Yeah, good.
last night, let me tell y'all about how this motherfucker got bad look, and then shit got on to me so quick.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
So he lost his gun yesterday.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a start.
He lost his gun yesterday. He found it now though.
Well, that's good.
But he lost his gun though. This this gun is a special prize to him. You know what I'm saying? Because his granddad bought it for him for his 21st birthday. You know, and his granddad recently died.
Man,
you
that's
know.
an important gun.
His granddad on his dad's
21st
side.
birthday, lost
Yeah.
virginity gun.
There we go. That is
So-
the line right there.
Dude,
know, so-
Was it a 44 Magnum?
No, he's more of a
Glock. You know what I'm saying? Glock.
he's more of a
22.
Glock 9.
It was
more
22.
He's more of a Glock 9 guy.
Glock 9.
Glock incognito switch. You know, extended clip. Beams.
More
and
of like a lifestyle Glock than a Magnum Glock. All right, yeah.
Yeah, not for real lifestyle. It's a short one.
Was it a? Is it a?
It was like, oh, okay, because we didn't understand. Yeah, because it's short.
Anyways,
Short one.
yeah, the
found
virgin.
it.
So he lost the virgin killer.
Yeah. Lost the virgin killer. So yeah.
And
he
so you
learned
gave
the
him a
lesson.
nice firm handshake last night.
Yeah, and I got pulled over right afterwards.
Damn.
Ain't that some shit?
That is some shit. Do you think he called the cops on you?
I mean, my bad. I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry. I forgot I was being recorded. I would be upset with him.
You would be upset with him.
Don't do no shit like that. That's one of the worst. That, I ain't gonna lie. That I never look at nobody the same. You call the police on me, bro. I ain't fucking with you. Real life.
That's fair.
I might kick it. I fake it with you, but whole time it ain't nothing nice with you. And you want some chips, bro?
Bro, he
You been
definitely
being
wants some
patient.
chips.
Here, bro. You can have this. If I help my nephew make a bad decision, I could feed you.
Hey, Method Knife, do you have any tips? Nah, man, you got to go deal with your own shit.
Hey, Fafo.
But yeah, though, that's how it went.
That's how it went. All
And
right.
that's what it is.
That is what it is.
Dang.
Oh, Goose, you're just living the dream there, little buddy.
I love this dog, man. You better not ever get rid of him.
I'm not.
Not planning on it. He definitely is
He's
not
my
planning
partner,
on it.
dude.
I love this dog.
No, yeah, he's my little partner. So,
And you patient.
yeah, he is. He's a gentleman.
You know,
He's a gentleman.
I'm gonna go back to this whole gas station thing.
Yeah.
I have a potential add-on that could potentially be a good ad at gas stations.
Okay.
Okay.
QT has the app.
Uh huh.
That's cool. What if at the pump they had another screen and you could order your food right there? You get your gas, you order your food, you go walk in, or they offer to bring it out to you at your stall.
Like on some Sonic shit. On some Sonic shit.
Yeah.
Basically,
On
Sonic,
rollers.
but it's gas.
Yeah.
But it's for gas. Like you get your gas, you're sitting there, you're getting your gas, you're doing your thing, and then somebody comes out with your food.
Curbside service for
Basically,
gas.
yeah.
I like that. That seems like
That'd be
something
pretty
you
cool.
would see in Japan.
Doing too much.
If Japanese
Yes.
people drove
Doing too
more
much,
than
man.
they do.
Get off your ass and walk in the store like everyone else.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
I like that.
Because y'all overworking the workers. If that's the case, then the workers need to get paid. If that's the case, then the workers need to get paid more.
Right. We're putting more money in people's pockets.
Right, which means the food and shit gonna cost more.
That's fine.
Sure. Yeah. That's the whole point. You're going to a premium gas station for that premium service.
Exactly.
Okay, well then that's cool. As long as you know you ain't finna get that same treatment everywhere else.
No. Yeah.
I would like to save money.
What are
Live
some
better,
what are-
Walmart.
What are some outer state gas stations that y'all have had good experiences with? I've been wanting to try Wawa, and when I did, it did not disappoint.
Where's Wawa?
You're getting some hoagies from Wawa
I want to go to Holiday.
Holiday.
I've been in the Midwest, and that's a Holiday one.
Yeah.
That's a Midwest gas station.
Sheets.
I want to go. I didn't ever experience a Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
'Cause
mess
they
with
have a-
out-of-state gas stations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
They have to
If
make
it's-
your own milkshake machine.
If it's not Quick Trip, I'm not interested.
Quick Trip
I
is
feel like
nationwide.
Holiday is the step up version of a Quick Trip.
Yeah, but do they have a cleaning robot?
I don't know anything about that.
Because Quick Trip does.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pringle Robotics. They got a cleaning robot. It'll talk to you.
That's
I'm not into. I
Where
don't
is
need all
that?
that.
I
It's
do.
cool, but I
Where
don't.
is this at?
at a QT.
At any Quick Trip in the area you go to, they got a robot.
I don't like robots
So
talking
if I
to
go
me.
to that one up the road, they got a robot?
I think so, yeah.
Chill the fuck
I will be honest. I'm anti-robot.
You're anti-robot?
How
You scared, or is it more like a fear, like you don't know what the fuck the robot might turn out and do, like one of those Elon Musk robots?
It's definitely an iRobot situation in my
Yeah.
brain.
Okay, I was gonna say because of iRobot. How close do you feel are you to, like, if you see more and more robots, at the gas station or in the streets? How likely are you do you think to start throwing slurs at robots?
Not mind that ass whooping though.
I already started. I hate robots, dude. I hate them.
Oh yeah,
I don't even like the electric vehicles.
Your gears are probably rusty, you stupid robot.
dirty chipper.
I love electric vehicles.
Get out of my way.
Elon Musk, I love what you doing.
I hate a robot.
Now, I love it
I
even
start
more
fighting.
Oh boy, we about to
if
get
you
nuked.
give me a Tesla.
I'd start a fight with a robot.
Well, according
I
to
don't
the
have
3
no more, I'm
laws,
sorry,
you-
Okay.
they can't do anything. So you would just
You
be,
need You need to look at him and go, all gone. Just like that. And make sure there's nothing in your hands.
All gone.
All gone.
All gone.
Okay. He'll stop now.
Hold on, bro.
broke his heart.
His heart's not broken. He'll get some popcorn later tonight. See?
Hey,
That's lit.
Yeah, he's trained.
That's a good one.
good one.
Look, oh, he's about to eat Sam's shoe though.
Nah, he's just he's getting his armadillo. I had to make sure I said that fully on that word.
Yeah.
Getting the dilla.
Getting the Dilla.
Dillo. Yeah, no robots. Thanks.
Nah. Okay,
Would you eat food that was delivered to you from a robot?
I was gonna say.
No.
Yeah.
Why? dude?
So they have your perfect gas station scenario where they, bring you your food to the kiosk, but it's this cute little
Robot.
Robot waiter.
ex machina with. She's got like a human face, but the rest of the body is robotic.
Yeah.
The only robot that I would accept taking anything from is the Jetsons made robot.
She kind of thick.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
I'm not necessarily worried about. I don't care about the appearance of the robot.
I'm going to every Quick Trip
It's
and
the sheer
stealing
fact
the
that
robot.
she's a good robot.
I was just trying to set Tony off when I said that.
I
It
know.
worked.
I know. He's already thinking about. Hey, no, sir.
My own personal glizzy roller.
Okay.
Goose. No, sir.
I put in the butter attachment.
Oh, jeez.
Oh gosh.
Isn't there a movie about that or a
What?
show where there's like it's a robot that looks human and it's got memories from what it used to be. Maybe it was a human. I don't know.
Oh.
I've seen some shorts on it, and then I'm a
Was
little
the
confused.
robot a guy or a girl?
The robot was a girl.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Maybe Ex Machina?
No, I don't think it was Ex Machina.
Okay. It might be a new show. I think I might have. I think I heard
Blowing up
about
your
this.
phone, dude.
Yeah,
told you
I
I'm
don't know.
famous.
It just looks a little weird.
Yeah.
I told
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Because
that the
I
one
think-
where the robot also has like sanitation stuff in their mouth?
Possibly.
I saw a meme about it.
The shorts are all weird to me because it's always the same robot, and there's different scenarios that are going on, and it's like, how did it go? It was like she knows something. The robot knows something. We need to take her back and figure out what's going on, and they take her back to wherever they bought the robot from, and it's like, well, that's really weird. We can't seem to open up her hard drive and find her memories because it's like a lockout protocol. Very weird.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Where do you think your mistrust of robot comes from?
iRobot.
Okay, wow.
It's all iRobot.
So you're thinking robot try to kill?
Oh, absolutely.
And-
Absolutely.
And you don't think there's any?
Same thing with the self-driving of cars.
Yeah.
There's going to be a moment when it's going to turn against you and it's going to drive you off a cliff.
Dude, this is why he's the Omega Predator.
This is why I'm the Omega Predator.
And you don't think there's any Sunny in our scenario? Like that's just a
Oh, robot savior?
yeah.
I don't know. I think it's plausible. I don't think it's likely.
Sure.
I don't think so either.
Goodbye.
Who you going? You out?
No, he's not out. He's just leaving at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Probably want to go the other way.
Yeah, you want to go around?
All right. High stepping.
Okay.
I like that sometimes when Snacks comes to work, he looks like he's also about to go duck hunting.
Yeah, brother. They go boots though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility.
Ducks, man. What's that man that died, bro?
Phil Robertson.
Phil Robertson?
Only a field, bro. Y'all gotta give him a shout out.
Oh,
Good guy.
I did not know that.
I met him in real life, actually.
Yeah?
That's why I really said.
Did you give him a firm handshake?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
Anyway,
But he's cool. That big ass beard.
there's a possibility that the robot could have a Sunny scenario where he's starting to become more human-like in his understanding of humanity,
Right.
and could potentially be the one robot that could help change the rest of the robots,
the Neo of robots.
the Neo of robots. But I just don't think that society right now really has a good grasp on like what that technology can actually do, like what it's meant for, or like its use of it, because it's so, to me, it's so far advanced that you have to have enough protocols in there to make it do what it's supposed to do.
Do what it says it does?
Yeah.
Fulfill its robotic duties.
Yeah. So, yeah. I
Do
just
you
think,
not phrase it that way?
What? That's its protocol.
Yeah, but what's your robot's duties, Tony?
I don't have a robot. This one has no duties to me.
I just
I have
think
no
there's
expectations.
there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot that has to go into a society to understand what robots are for.
Well, there has to be like a grand questioning and collective understanding of why we're doing this, what the purpose is.
Exactly.
Because
Bro,
it's
it's because
been-
we can.
Well, currently
Sure.
that's the reason. That's the only reason that we have. We can, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and put this out for the masses.
Yeah.
But what is this capable of? Why are we doing this?
Because we can.
Yeah,
What more
and-
reason do you need?
I don't need more reason, but I also don't want that in my everyday life. I don't want a robot in my house
I don't either.
doing all that at
Dude,
this moment.
What if it's the Miss Jetson robot?
It's as fun as a reality that is. I'd return it after a day, a week,
Well, she makes
2
the
weeks.
perfect Lizzie's.
2 weeks.
Perfect Lizzie's every night, ready to go.
20 days is my limit.
It's got a 30-day return policy,
Exactly.
29.
I need to make sure it doesn't
Yeah.
get cut off in the shipping.
No, I think there might be a glitch here, guys. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, I
It's
just
in the
I just
mail.
don't think I would ever trust them.
It's fair. It is crazy though. Like, who? I don't know if we're going to be the last generation.
What if it makes the perfect sandwich with 5 slices of meat?
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe.
Hmm.
Maybe. I still like. That's the thing. Like,
I feel like I can buy y'all's robot loyalties by what the robot can do for you.
no, but okay.
I don't like that.
Here's the deal.
I
Here's,
like that.
Here's
Yeah,
the other.
no.
Here's the other side of the coin with that. In my hatred of robots,
Okay.
or maybe not the other side. The an extra tidbit of information. Mm-hmm. I feel like robots are the lazy way out.
In what way?
We'll just take iRobot for example.
Sure.
They did a lot of things that
Yeah.
humans did not want to do anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, we see it with the Roomba.
Yeah.
It's cleaning for you. Mm-hmm. That's, in some way, that's lazy.
Yeah, but we do that. We've done that for years with
Right.
appliances. Like our whole existence for the past 100 years, several hundred years, has been facilitating life for
Right.
us.
And it's supposed to be convenient or it's supposed to be more efficient or whatever, but it still has this large, maybe for me it's a large painted brush, but it seems like it's a brush of, this is lazy.
Well, it'd be different if robots were just a new facet of facilitating life for us, but that's not all that they are. They're not
Yeah.
just an appliance with no face. They're potentially able to have their own thoughts or, all this other stuff. So
Yeah.
it's not just a function that makes our life easier. It's
No.
a whole bunch of other stuff,
Yeah.
which would make it different. If there was just a can opener robot, okay, that's one thing. A sandwich making robot, but
Sure.
it's a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. When we start replacing something that a human could be doing with a machine, I don't know. I just get a little wary.
Yeah, for sure.
I see.
Yeah.
I think we got to get him a new present for his birthday since he doesn't like that.
You know the first thing I'm going to do with that, though.
Plug it in, turn it on, and just enjoy.
No, I'm going to take a sledgehammer and destroy it.
Yeah, we got to go back to water pick.
Dad, gummit. yeah. If we get you some cheap,
What if we get
apparently
you a
low
purse?
effort gift, and then you can be like, "Hey, I thought about getting you the Meta robot," and you're like, "Okay, this water pick is actually kind of nice."
I still won't. I mean, I'll
Are
say,
you gonna smash the water
I
pick?
will say I will say thank you for the water pick, and sure, I will use said water pick.
Well, you're just gonna use it on banjo?
No, I would use it for myself, but
Giving him a bath.
I'm still. There would be that part of me that'd be like, man, what did I do to this guy? What did I do to get the water pick?
Maybe
Like,
you're
what
just
the heck?
maybe you're just a good friend.
That deserves a water pick? Yeah, okay. I can buy that myself. Thank you.
But if you have it at this point,
If I have it, I'm going to use it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take the gift and be like, nah, I don't want this gift. I'm not gonna pull a Michael Scott and just go, all right, we're gonna do Yankee swap. Let's do Yankee swap. I got Ryan a really good gift. Everybody's gonna get a Yankee swap.
Have you ever done that? Like actually returned a gift that you legitimately did not want?
All the time.
As a kid, I did.
Really?
I remember it was usually clothes because
Sure.
it didn't fit,
Yeah.
or I had a duplicate of it, and for some reason it was never on my volition.
Wait, what?
Someone else was deciding to return it for you.
Someone else made the decision for me and said, "Oh, you already have one of those. We'll just return it."
Okay, but was there a replacement of the gift, or did you get money? Like, or did you just return the
trying to
gift and that
remember.
was it?
Oh, I'm sure there was a replacement.
I want to. I don't know.
I feel like a couple times there was a replacement.
A couple times there wasn't.
A couple times there wasn't. Yeah, it was a
Dang.
weird mixed bag. It was weird
Yeah, that sounds
because
about right.
you know there would always be that conversation like, "Hey, do you want this?"
Yeah.
And a lot of times I think I said no because I had it or it made sense to not have a second one, or I don't remember. But
Was that a coerced no?
I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Sure. Curious.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just remember it was all. It never seemed like it was. Sometimes it didn't. Not never. A lot of times it didn't seem like it was my volition. It seemed like it was somebody else making that decision for me.
Yeah. I never
Weird.
returned anything.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I don't return stuff now.
Sure.
I don't think I have done that.
But even like gifts
No,
that I'm
yeah, no.
given, I haven't had this for years, but gifts that I've received, I'm like, this is okay, but I'm not thrilled about it.
Yeah.
I just hold on to it.
Yeah. I actually turn around and I think I wait a year or more, I think, and
A
it like
year's
shows
about
up,
yeah.
and then you regift it. To
Yeah, I was
somebody
about to
else.
say I hit the regift a lot too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not a bad
I've done
option
that.
because it's safe. It still looks new,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody's the wiser.
It's true.
So
It's typical.
Yeah.
yeah,
What are you gonna do?
Not a lot you can do.
yeah.
I think. Does this constitute you winning the bet?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's online.
I thought that was fair.
For sure. How would it not?
I mean, that's what I say, but I just wanted confirmation.
I mean, they're gonna squawk and moan about it, but like at the end of the day,
Whatever.
Oh yeah, that's online though.
yeah, I got the receipts. Well, I think it is just about time to wrap this thing up. So, Ethan, what's your counts?
We have two very large counts of you know what you did.
Oh yeah.
We are almost at half a year. How many percent is it? How much percent are we at? I changed my phone around, and now all my apps are words. They're not apps anymore.
Words?
Yeah.
What was the reason behind doing that?
Well, because I can't. I'm
Harder to use,
The
so
whole-
he doesn't use it as
the
much.
whole dumb phone thing didn't work out.
Yeah.
How does it go? What is that one called? That's so weird. Where did it go? Oh, that's a funny app name. It's called Pretty Progress. Anyway, 41% of the year
I
has
love
been done.
that for you.
I love that for me too. 7 months, 1 day, 5 hours, 30 minutes left in the year. That's wild. Yeah,
Pretty
robots.
Pretty Progress sounds like an
Robot.
app for teenage girls that if you use our product enough, you'll get prettier.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
You can. There's other things on this that you can use to like. I don't know, help you set goals or things like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only use it for the fact of what's left in the year.
Right. It works.
It works.
Any Tony? Any promises?
Yeah, please like and subscribe, or I'm going to keep getting into fights with everyone who's making comments and just saying random things about shows that they know nothing about and making really obscure references to shows that you probably have never watched. I don't believe that you, Mr. Disappearing whoever, watched The Wire.
Hee hee poof.
Yeah. You disappeared and you admittedly said that you didn't watch Better Call Saul So how would you know if it was better than Breaking Bad? Don't be making wild accusations. You know what you know.
You know what you did.
insane.
Now we've got
Now
three
we got
counts.
3, and they're
3 counts.
just equally as big.
They're
That's
just equally as
insane.
big. All 3 are big.
Well,
Yeah,
That's my promise.
that's it.
well, beloved customer, that's been Septic. This has been Septic Guys Know Shit. So make sure to check your chlorine, wipe your ass, don't flush any wet wipes, like and subscribe, leave us a comment, and we'll see you in your next inspection.